Tonight is not just another night. Tonight may be the moment your heart finally stops fighting what it cannot change. Tonight may be the moment your body takes its first soft breath after carrying too much for too long. Tonight may be the moment you stop holding old pain like it is your job, your duty, or your proof that what happened mattered. My dear, you do not have to keep hurting yourself to prove that something hurt you. You do not have to keep replaying the same memory to prove that it was real. You do not have to stay tense, tired, and heavy inside just because your heart once had to be strong. Tonight, something gentle is asking to come closer. It is not force. It is not pressure. It is not a demand to forget. It is peace, standing quietly at the door of your heart, waiting for you to stop gripping the past so tightly. Your heart may be tired tonight, not only tired from today, but tired from all the silent things you have carried, the words you never said, the tears you swallowed, the love you gave that was not returned in the way you hoped, the moments when you had to smile while something inside you was breaking, the times you told yourself you were fine, when you were really just trying to make it through one more hour. The heart remembers these things. The body remembers these things. Even when your mind tries to move on, something inside may still be holding the weight. And so tonight, before you sleep, before the world becomes quiet, before the mind begins to wander into old places, let this truth enter softly. You are allowed to stop carrying what has already taught you enough. Peace does not come because you force yourself to be calm. Peace does not come because you pretend the past never happened. Peace does not come because you push the pain down and call it strength. Real peace comes when heart feels safe enough to loosen. Real peace comes when the body no longer feels it must stay ready for the next hurt. Real peace comes when you speak to yourself with the kindness you once waited to receive from someone else. Tonight, you are not here to fight your thoughts. You are not here to fix your whole life. You are not here to become perfect before you rest. You are here to soften one small place inside you. One breath, one memory, one old fear, one heavy thought. That is enough for tonight. For many people, night does not feel peaceful. The day ends, the noise becomes less, the room becomes quiet, and suddenly the mind begins to speak louder. It brings back what you were trying not to think about. It reminds you of what is unfinished. It shows you the face, the message, the loss, the worry, the question. It says, what if nothing changes? It says, why did this happen? It says, what should I have done differently? And before you know it, the body is lying in bed, but the heart is still running through old pain. My dear, tonight we do not shame the mind for doing this. The mind is only trying to protect you in the way it knows. But you can lovingly teach it another way. You can say, "Dear mind, thank you for trying to keep me safe. But tonight I choose rest. Tonight I choose peace. Tonight I do not need to solve everything before I sleep. This night may look like the same kind of night you have known before. It may look like another quiet hour where thoughts return and the heart feels full. It may look like another moment where you are alone with your feelings, but it is not what you think. Because tonight is not here to pull you back into the past. Tonight is here to help you release the past one breath at a time. Tonight is not here to remind you of everything you lost. Tonight is here to remind you that your peace was never fully lost. It was only covered by fear, grief, pressure, and old stories. And now, gently, slowly, lovingly, that peace can begin to rise again. You do not have to earn rest by being perfect today. You do not have to earn sleep by finishing every task. You do not have to earn peace by having no problems. Rest is not a prize for people who have everything figured out. Rest is a need. Peace is a need. Softness is a need. Your heart does not need another reason to be hard on itself tonight. It needs a place to land. It needs permission to stop. It needs to hear. You have done enough for this day. You have carried enough for this season. You may lay it down now. Maybe not forever in one moment. Maybe not all at once, but a little. Just enough to feel that you are no longer alone inside your own heart. The heart listens at night. It listens to the last words you give it. It listens to the thoughts you repeat before sleep. It listens to whether you speak with fear or with love. It listens to whether you tell it, "We are in danger," or "We are safe enough to rest." So tonight, let your words become gentle. Let them become simple. Let them become warm. Say to yourself, "Tonight, my heart does not have to carry what love is ready to heal." Say it slowly. Let the words move through the chest. Let them touch the place that feels tight. Let them sit beside the part of you that has been waiting for comfort. Tonight, my heart does not have to carry what love is ready to heal. The past may ask for your attention tonight. It may come dressed as memory. It may come dressed as regret. It may come dressed as a question you cannot answer. It may come dressed as an old voice that says you should have known better, loved differently, left sooner, spoken sooner, trusted less, tried harder, or protected yourself more. But listen, my dear, the past does not need your whole night. It already had its moment. It already gave you lessons. It already shaped parts of you. But it does not get to own your breathing now. It does not get to keep your body awake every night. It does not get to decide how much peace you are allowed to receive. You can honor what happened without living inside it forever. Tonight, instead of asking, "Why am I still hurting?" ask, What part of me needs love right now? Instead of asking, why can't I let this go? Ask, how can I make it safer for my heart to release? Instead of asking, what is wrong with me? Ask, what have I been carrying that finally wants to be held with kindness? These questions are softer. They do not attack you. They do not make healing another test. They open a small door. And sometimes that is how peace begins. Not as a big answer, not as a sudden change, but as a softer question, a kinder breath, a moment where you stop treating your pain like an enemy. Your body has been listening to your life. It has listened to the stress. It has listened to the waiting. It has listened to the moments when you felt unsure, unseen, or unloved. It has listened to the worry that kept coming back. So if your body feels tight tonight, do not blame it. If your chest feels heavy, do not fight it. If your shoulders feel tense, do not judge them. The body is not trying to hurt you. It is trying to protect you. Speak to it like a dear friend. Say, dear body, I know you have been carrying so much. I am here now. You may soften a little. You do not have to guard me from old pain tonight. Let the jaw loosen. Let the hands open. Let the belly relax. Let the breath become slower. The body does not need perfect peace. It only needs a signal of safety. Maybe tonight you cannot release everything. That is okay. Maybe the old memory still has a charge. Maybe the worry still comes back. Maybe one part of you wants to rest, while another part is still afraid. That is okay too. We are not forcing a full release. We are begging, honoring with one small release. Maybe you release one thought. Maybe you release one question. Maybe you release the need to understand what someone else did. Maybe you release the need to punish yourself for what you did not know then. Maybe you release the pressure to be okay faster than your heart is ready. One small release is still a holy movement. One small release tells the heart we are no longer holding everything the same way. Peace does not need a perfect life to enter. Peace only needs a little space. If your hand is closed tightly around old hurt, peace waits. If your mind is filled with fear, peace waits. If your heart is busy trying to control what cannot be controlled, peace waits. It does not leave. It does not judge. It simply waits for an opening. And tonight, that opening may be very small. It may be the space between two breaths. It may be the moment you say, I am tired of carrying this. It may be the moment you stop replaying the same scene. It may be the moment you whisper, I am willing to let peace come closer. That is enough. Peace knows how to enter small spaces. Sometimes people become so used to pain that peace feels strange. The heart says, if I stop worrying, will I become careless? The mind says, If I let go, does that mean it did not matter? The body says, if I relax, will I be safe? These are tender questions. But you are not weak for wanting peace. You are not careless for resting. You are not forgetting your story because you choose to sleep without carrying every piece of it. Peace is not a betrayal of your past. Peace is love returning to the places inside you that have been living without comfort. Tonight can be a turning point, not because everything changes outside, but because something changes inside. You may still have the same questions tomorrow. You may still have responsibilities. You may still need to make choices. But tonight, you can stop meeting your life from the same tired place. You can stop letting fear be the last voice of the day. You can stop letting old pain sit on the edge of your bed like it belongs there. You can bless your own heart. You can tell yourself, I am not going to hurt myself with this story again tonight. I am not going to pull every old wound into this room. I am going to rest. I am going to soften. I am going to let peace find me. The promise of this night is not that you will forget. The promise is not that you will never feel pain again. The promise is not that all questions will be answered before morning. The promise is softer and more honest than that. The promise is this: you can be kind to yourself while you are healing. You can rest before life is perfect. You can release one layer without knowing how the whole path unfolds. You can stop carrying the old weight in the old way. And as you do, peace begins to find you. Not loudly, not with force, but gently, like moonlight entering a quiet room. When the heart keeps holding on, the body cannot fully rest. The eyes may close, but the inner world stays awake. The room may be quiet, but the mind keeps walking through old places. The body may lie still, but the nervous system keeps listening for danger. This is what happens when the heart is tired, but does not feel safe enough to release. It carries the old words. It carries the unfinished goodbye. It carries the moment that did not make sense. It carries the love that turned into pain. It carries the mistake. It carries the regret. It carries the question. And sometimes, my dear, it carries all of this so long that heaviness begins to feel normal. Holding on may feel like protection. A part of you may believe that if you keep remembering, you will never be hurt the same way again. If you keep thinking about it, you will understand it. If you keep blaming yourself, you will somehow stay in control. If you keep the heart guarded, no one will ever reach the soft place again. This is understandable. When the heart has been hurt, it tries to learn safety. But sometimes the way it tries to protect you becomes another kind of pain. The wall that once helped you survive may now be keeping peace away. The story that once helped you understand may now be keeping you tied to the old moment. The fear that once warned you may now be speaking even when no danger is here. The mind loves to solve. It wants reasons. It wants answers. It wants a clear beginning, middle, and end. So when something hurts and does not make sense, the mind keeps going back. It says, maybe if I think about it again, I will finally understand. It says, maybe if I replay the words, I will see what I missed. It says, maybe if I blame myself, I can prevent pain next time. But many wounds cannot be healed by overthinking them. Some wounds need love. Some need time. Some need rest. Some need the body to feel safe again. Some need the heart to stop asking a person, a memory, or a lost moment to give an answer. It may never give. During the day, you may stay busy. You may work, speak, answer messages, care for others, move from task to task. But at night, when the world becomes still, the thoughts that were waiting quietly may come forward. This does not mean you are failing. It means your heart has not had enough space to be heard. But there is a difference between listening to your heart and being pulled into old pain. Listening says, I hear you. You are hurting. I am here. Being pulled in says, this pain is all I am. This story is my whole life. I cannot rest until I solve it. Tonight, we choose listening. We choose presence. We choose kindness. We do not choose another night of punishment. An old story can feel like old story can, a heavy blanket. At first, it may seem warm because it is familiar. It gives you something to hold. It gives the mind a shape to repeat. But after a while, it becomes too heavy. It presses on the chest. It makes breathing harder. It keeps the heart from moving freely. The story may be, I was not chosen. The story may be, I always lose what I love. The story may be, I should have done better. The story may be, I cannot trust life. The story may be, peace is for other people, not for me. My dear, these are stories of pain. They may feel true because they have been repeated so often, but repetition is not the same as truth. The heart begins to believe what it hears again and again. If every night you tell yourself, I cannot let this go, the heart listens. If every night you say, nothing will change, the body listens. If every night you say, I am alone, the inner child listens. And slowly, these words become the room you live in. This is why tonight matters. Not because one night has to fix your whole life, but because one night can begin a new rhythm. One night can be the first time you say, I do not need to carry yesterday into tonight. One night can be the first time the heart hears a softer instruction. One night can be the first time peace is invited in before fear takes the whole room. Many people think worry is love. They think if they worry enough, they are being responsible. They think if they keep thinking about the person, the problem, the past, or the future, They are showing that it matters. But worry is not love. Worry is fear moving in circles. Love may guide you to take a wise step. Love may help you speak truth. Love may help you care for the body, set a boundary, forgive yourself, or ask for help. But worry only keeps the nervous system tired. It keeps the heart alert. It keeps the mind looking for danger, even when the night is asking for rest. You can love deeply without worrying all night. You can care without losing your peace. You can honor what matters without giving your whole inner life to fear. There may be a part of you that believes if you stop thinking about the pain, you are saying it did not matter. But pain does not need to be fed to be real. What happened can matter without becoming your nightly home. The loss can matter without taking your sleep forever. The disappointment can matter without becoming your identity. The mistake can matter without turning into a life sentence. You are allowed to say, yes, this hurt me. Yes, this changed me. Yes, this was difficult. And still, tonight, I choose not to feed it with more fear. That is not denial. That is wisdom. That is the heart beginning to understand that peace is not earned by staying wounded. When the heart keeps holding on, the body often carries what the mouth never said. The throat may feel tight from unspoken words. The chest may feel heavy from grief. The stomach may twist from fear. The shoulders may hold pressure that was never meant to live there. The jaw may stay tense from all the times you had to stay quiet. So tonight, do not only speak to the mind, speak to the body. Say, dear body, I know you have carried my fear. I know you have carried my waiting. I know you have carried the old sadness. Thank you for trying to protect me. Tonight, you may release a little. You may not feel everything change at once, but the body understands kindness. It understands the soft hand. It understands the slower breath. It understands that you are no longer attacking it for being tired. When the heart is full of old pain, it can become difficult to receive the present moment. A kind word may come, but the heart does not fully trust it. A peaceful evening may come, but the mind keeps expecting something to go wrong. A new chance may appear, but the old fear says, be careful, this will hurt too. This is how the past can cover the present. It does not mean you are broken. It means your heart learned to expect pain, and now it needs to learn something new. It needs to learn that not every night is a battlefield. Not every quiet moment is a place for fear. Not every memory needs to be followed. Not every thought deserves your whole body's reaction. Some thoughts can pass like clouds. Some memories can be blessed and released. Some questions can wait until morning. Every time you replay the same pain with the same fear, the body feels it as if it is happening again. The mind may say, I am only thinking, but the body does not always know the difference. The heart races, the stomach tightens, the breath becomes small, the muscles prepare, This is why old pain can feel so alive. It is not only in the past when the body keeps experiencing it in the present. So tonight, we do something loving. We stop pressing the same bruise. We stop opening the same wound just to check if it still hurts. We stop asking the body to relive what the soul is ready to release. We say, I have visited this pain enough for tonight. I am coming back to this breath. I am coming back to this room. I am coming back to myself. Imagine carrying a heavy bag for years. At first, you may not notice how much it weighs because you have become used to it. You wake with it. You work with it. You love with it. You sleep beside it. You plan your life around it. Then one day someone says, you can put that down for a moment. And suddenly you realize how tired you are. My dear, tonight is that invitation. You may not know how to put all of it down yet, but you can loosen your hand. You can stop gripping the handle so tightly. You can cease. I have carried this long enough for today. You do not have to throw your past away. You simply do not have to sleep under its full weight tonight. There is a tender part inside you that listens most closely at night. This part may still be waiting to be comforted. It may still be waiting for someone to say, you are safe now. You did not deserve that pain. You are not bad because you are hurting. You are not too much. You are not alone. If you go to sleep with harsh thoughts, that tender part feels abandoned again. But if you speak gently, something begins to heal. Say, I am here with you. I will not leave you alone with this fear. You do not have to understand everything tonight. You can rest. I will stay. These words may feel simple, but simple words often reach the deepest places. The inner child does not need hard words. It needs warm words. It needs steady love. Let this be the first deep release. I do not need to carry yesterday into tonight. Say it slowly, as if you are placing it under the pillow. I do not need to carry yesterday into tonight. Yesterday may have had stress. Yesterday may have had disappointment. Yesterday may have had worry. Yesterday may have had a conversation that still echoes. Yesterday may have had a feeling you did not know how to hold. But tonight is not yesterday. This breath is not yesterday. This bed is not yesterday. This moment is new. And even if the mind tries to bring yesterday with it, you can gently answer, not now. Tonight I choose rest. Tonight I choose softness. Tonight I choose peace. The mind may be tired from trying to protect you. It has been planning, remembering, checking, guessing, and preparing. It has been asking what if, why, when, and how. It has been trying to make sure you are never hurt again. Thank it gently. Do not fight it. Say, dear mind, I know you have worked hard. I know you have tried to keep me safe. But tonight you may rest. You do not have to solve my whole life before morning. This is a loving thought. It gives the mind permission to stop, not forever, not in a careless way, just for tonight. The mind can return to its tasks tomorrow with more calm, but tonight it does not need to keep standing guard over old pain. When the heart is always fighting what happened, fighting what is, fighting what may come, it becomes hard for peace to enter. Peace is soft. It does not force open a locked door. It waits for willingness, and willingness can be small. It may sound like, I am willing to stop fighting this for tonight. It may sound like, I am willing to let my body rest, even if my mind has questions. It may sound like, I am willing to believe that peace can find me gently. Willingness is enough. You do not have to be fully ready. You do not have to feel strong. You do not have to know the whole way. Just to be willing to stop making war inside yourself for a little while. There are things the night is not meant to solve. The night is not always the time to decide your whole future. It is not always the time to understand another person's heart. It is not always the time to review every mistake. It is not always the time to plan every detail. Night is often a time to return to trust. A time to give the nervous system a softer message. A time to let the body repair. A time to let the soul be held by quiet. So if a problem rises tonight, you can say, I will meet you with a clearer mind tomorrow. Tonight, I choose rest. This is not avoidance. This is care. A tired heart cannot always hear wisdom clearly. Rest may be the first answer. You are not only what hurt you. You are not only what you lost. You are not only the mistake you made. You are not only the moment that changed your life. You are not only the love that left, the chance that passed, the words that wounded, or the season that broke your heart. You are life still breathing. You are a heart still capable of softness. You are a soul still learning. You are a person who can begin again in small ways. The old pain may be part of your story, but it is not the whole of you. Tonight, let your identity become larger than what happened. Say, I am more than this pain. I am more than this memory. I am more than this fear. I am still here, and peace can still find me. If the heart keeps holding on too long, it may begin to think heaviness is normal. It may forget what softness feels like. It may become suspicious of peace. It may expect pain before love even arrives. It may push away rest because rest feels unsafe. This is why tonight matters. Not because there is something wrong with you, but because you deserve another way. You deserve to know what it feels like to end the day without attacking yourself. You deserve to sleep without carrying every old wound into your dreams. You deserve to wake lighter, even a little. You deserve to have a heart that is not always bracing. You deserve peace that does not need permission from the past. So the invitation tonight is gentle. Stop feeding old pain with new fear. Stop giving the past your final thoughts of the day. Stop asking your tired heart to hold what love is ready to heal. You can remember with softness. You can learn without self-punishment. You can care without worry taking over. You can honor your story without sleeping inside the hardest chapter. Say it again. I do not need to carry yesterday into tonight. Let the words become a little key. Let them open a small room inside you. Let the heart enter that room. Let the body follow. Let the mind stand down. Let the night be kind. Letting go is not losing. Letting go is not weakness. Letting go is not saying that what happened did not matter. Letting go is not pretending that your heart was never hurt. It is not becoming cold. It is not giving up on love. It is not turning your back on your own feelings. Letting go is the moment the heart says, I have carried this pain long enough. I am ready to carry myself with more love now. That is not loss. That is freedom beginning. That is the soul choosing breath over heaviness. That is the body being invited out of old fear. That is the heart making space for peace to return. Sometimes the words let go can feel frightening because the heart thinks it means forget. But you are not being asked to forget. You are not being asked to erase what happened. You are not being asked to act as if a painful moment was small. You are not being asked to excuse what hurt you. Letting go means you stop letting the memory control your peace tonight. It means you take the lesson, but you leave the poison. It means you honor what you felt, but you stop making your body relive it every night. It means you say, this was real, but it does not get to own every breath I take now. There is a difference between remembering and carrying. Remembering is when something lives as part of your wisdom. Carrying is when something still sits on your chest and makes it hard to breathe. Remembering can teach you. Carrying can drain you. Remembering can help you choose better. Carrying can make you afraid to choose at all. Remembering says, I learned. Carrying says, I am trapped. Tonight, we are not trying to cut away your past. We are gently changing your relationship with it. We are letting the past become a teacher instead of a chain. We are letting the heart keep the wisdom and release the weight. You may have spent so much time thinking about what happened, what they said, what you lost, what you should have done, or what might have been. But tonight, another truth asks to be heard. Your peace matters too. Your sleep matters. Your body matters. Your breath matters. Your future matters. Your softness matters. Your ability to receive love again matters. Your heart was not created to be a storage place for endless pain. It was created to love, to feel, to learn, to heal, to open, to rest, to begin again. Letting go does not say the past was nothing. Letting go says, my peace is also important. The heart may say, but if I let go, does that mean I did not love? No, my dear. Sometimes, letting go is one of the deepest acts of love. It may be love for yourself. It may be love for your own life. It may be love for the future that is still waiting. Love does not always mean holding on. Sometimes love means blessing what was and allowing your soul to move forward. Sometimes love means admitting that something taught you, but it cannot come with you in the same heavy way. Sometimes love means pinning your hands and saying, I release what I cannot control. I release what no longer belongs in my heart at this weight. Letting go does not mean rejecting your feelings. In fact, true release begins by listening to them. If sadness is there, let it be seen. If anger is there, let it speak in safe ways. If regret is there, hold it with kindness. If fear is there, do not shame it. The feeling does not need to be pushed away. It needs to be met. Say, I see you, sadness. I hear you, anger. I understand you, fear. You have been trying to protect me. But tonight, we do not need to live here forever. Feelings soften when they are no longer treated as enemies. They move when they are held with love. They release when they feel safe enough to pass through. There is a lesson in many painful seasons. Maybe you learned to listen to your body. Maybe you learned that your peace needs boundaries. Maybe you learned not to abandon yourself for love. Maybe you learned that your heart deserves gentleness. Maybe you learned that you can survive what once felt impossible. Maybe you learned that your own voice matters. You do not need to release the lesson. Keep the lesson. Bless the lesson. Let it become wisdom, but release the pain that keeps hurting you after the lesson has already arrived. Say, I can release the pain and still honor what I learned. Sometimes without knowing it, you may keep punishing yourself through memory. You may think about what happened again and again, and each time you speak to yourself with blame. Why did I do that? Why did I stay? Why did I trust? Why did I not see it sooner? Why did I allow this? My dear, these questions may come from pain, but they often become sharp inside the heart. Tonight, soften them. You did what you could with the awareness you had at that time. Maybe now you see more. Maybe now you know more. Maybe now you would choose differently. But please do not use today's wisdom to hurt the older version of you who was only trying to survive, love, belong, or be safe. Letting go often begins with self-forgiveness. Not because you did everything perfectly, not because there were no lessons to learn, but because shame cannot lead you into peace. Shame keeps the heart bent down. Shame says, you are bad. Love says, you are learning. Shame says, you should have known. Love says, now you know more. Shame says, you ruined everything. Love says, you can begin again. Tonight, place a hand on your heart and say, I forgive myself for not knowing what I know now. Say it gently. Let it reach the part of you that has been waiting for mercy. I forgive myself for not knowing what I know now. You do not have to let go all at once. The heart often releases in layers. One night you may release a little blame. Another night, a little fear. Another night, a little anger. Another night, a little sadness. Another night, a little need to understand. This is natural. Do not make letting go another thing you must do perfectly. Do not say, I should be over this by now. That is not loving. Instead say, I am releasing this one layer at a time. There is kindness in that. There is patience in that. There is truth in that. The heart opens more easily when it is not being rushed. When you begin to let go, you may not feel peace immediately. Sometimes the first feeling is simply less tightness. The grip loosens. The mind repeats the story one less time. The body breathes a little deeper. The heart does not jump as quickly when the memory appears. You may still feel something, but you are no longer drowning in it. This is healing. Do not overlook it because it is quiet. A small softening is still a miracle. A little space around the pain is still freedom beginning. A night where you do not punish yourself as much is still progress. The heart heals through these gentle returns. Another fear may rise. If I let go, what if I lose what was meant for me? My dear, what is truly meant for your soul does not require you to destroy your peace to keep it. What is meant for you in a loving way will not ask you to abandon yourself forever. Sometimes letting go does not remove the good. It removes the fear around the good. Sometimes letting go does not close the door. It stops you from standing in front of one closed door and missing the quiet opening beside you. Sometimes letting go is how life brings you back to the path that your pain made hard to see. A closed hand may hold tightly, but it cannot receive. When the heart grips the past, it has little room for the new. Not because life is punishing you, but because your inner space is full of fear, full of regret, full of old words, full of what if, full of why, full of the same story. Letting go opens the hand. It says, I am ready to receive peace. I am ready to receive rest. I am ready to receive a new thought. I am ready to receive a softer morning. You do not need to know what comes next. You only need to make a little room. Peace knows how to find open space. Letting go does not have to be dramatic. It does not have to be a loud decision. It does